Hello friends, in this video we'll learn the inbuilt functions in a string, to of string. So string in Python are surrounded by single quotes or double quotation marks. So here I have taken an example. Python is a programming language and I have used single quotes and I have assigned it to a variable my string. So my string is a variable of string type which contains the sentence Python is a programming language and an exclamation mark. So when I print my underscore string, I I'm sorry, I should run this and then run this. I get Python is a programming language with the exclamation mark. So here we can say that it takes everything that is within single quotes. Now we'll see if the double quotes do work. So here I have used my string say 1 as the variable which stores Python is a programming language and then I have added some space to it. So if I put a exclamation mark here to understand if it's taking us these spaces as well, and then we run this and we want to print my string 1, we see that it has taken all the spaces in between, and so the entire thing is considered as a string. So what type of variable is this string that is containing this string? So this is a variable that stores, that has the value Python is a programming language. So when I ask the print command to print whatever is there in my string, my underscore string 1, it says that it has got Python is a programming language till, and it prints the entire thing. Now we use the type command to see what type of variable is this. What type of variable is this that stores the entire sentence. So when we execute this or when we run this, it shows str. So it's a string variable that keeps the entire sentence. Now, so when we say that everything that is within single quotes and double quotes is a string, so that is how we declare a string. So will this be a string? So here I have used a variable a is equal to and I have used 3.2. So is this a string or a number? Because I have again used double quotes at the end and the beginning of the number. So what is it? So when I print a, it just prints, so let me run this and then print a, it prints 3.2. So here it seems to be a number. But let me check the data type of, let me check the type of A. So what do you think is the type of A? It's a string. It says it's a string. So here it proves that even if you write a number within double quotes, it's again a string. So Python treats anything that's within double quotes or single quotes as a string. So this is how you can declare a string. Now we want to see the length of this string. What is the length of this string? So we have declared my underscore string. Let me copy it here. So we know that my underscore string has got Python is a programming language. Now what is the length of this string? So when I run this, it says 33. What is 33? It counts the number of characters within the sentence till the exclamation mark. So it counts everything including the spaces, and it says there are 33 characters within this string. So that's the length of this string. So what if I had spaces in between? Will it consider? So let me see. So you see it just increases to 42. So it considers anything within single quotes as a character, whether be it a space or an exclamation mark or any other character. So it's 3.45. Now here, if you want to take out any, say for example, I want to see the 44 character. That's 2 because the Python starts counting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that this number is 44. Hence it shows 2. Had I written 43, it should show a dot. So this is how you can get any character from a string. Now this is if there is a long sentence, then you can write it this way. This is another form of writing a sentence. Now there is another helpful function, string inbuilt function called replace. So when we want to see any what is the syntax of the replace function, we can use the help command. So see, so it shows self and then old and new and then count -1. Let's see. So here you see my string replace. So when our string had, we had got Python is a programming language as our my underscore string. So when I print, let me print my underscore string. So this is what we have in this string. Now when I want to replace all the A's with a question mark, that is A and A with a question mark, we want to Okay, so it did replace, but we did not store it. So if I print it here itself, say print, see it did replace all the A's with the question mark. But since we did not store it in the variable, my string remains the same. We have not changed anything in my string, but we have used the replace command just to print the my what the output um, using the replace command. You can see the same when we are running this. So if we want to print okay, sorry, it was already printing. Okay, there's a quotation quotes that is missing. Okay, so you see it just changes L to M. We can even replace Python to C++. So here we have done Python to C++. So this shows that we can even use replace command to replace the words in a sentence. So is if we want to list is to will be, it can be done. Now there is another command called format. Format is almost like if you want to write using if you want to print the variables with a proper in a proper format so that it's understood by the users, then we can use the format command. So here it's almost like if you have done filling the blanks earlier, then it's like dash is a cool language dot format and it's Python. So when it prints this, it will just fill up the blank with Python. So Python is a cool language. Similarly, my aim is dash and dash, comma, you can call me dash dot format. So first dash is filled by John, second by Doe, third by John again. So you see, when it prints, it's John. The second one is Doe, and the third one is John again. There's another interesting inbuilt function called join. Join is used very often when we split data and then we want to join it again. So those who are into text analytics or NLP would be doing a stemming or lemmatization and then would be joining it again. So these things, so the join command is very useful. So here we see the first name has got Maya, the last name has got analytics classes, and then we have the third variable has which stores the data after joining both first and last name, and we join it using say comma. So what's the result? So if we want to print it using the proper format, we see that comma is used here in between first and the last name. If we want to join it using a blank, we can do it. So join can be used to concatenate two or three or more words, variables to form a proper sentence or proper to display it in a proper format. There are other useful. There is the upper, there's the lower, and the title. You must have seen that at times you get the data in this format, like it's sometimes upper, sometimes lower, or it's a mixed case. Then it's good to convert it into a either upper or a lower case. So if you want to change it into upper, that's all capital, then it's upper, to lowercase, then it's lower, and if you want the only the first word to be in capital and rest in small, then it's title. Now there's another interesting string function, that's strip. Strip is used to trim the extra spaces in front and at the back of the sentence. So, so if you have extra spaces in front and at the back, you use the strip command. So strip is used to trim the spaces at the back or the front. But what about these? So these spaces will not be removed using the strip command. So strip command never touches anything in between the sentence, but it just removes anything before, after, or before the sentence. Now, there's another way to do it. So let me just show you something. Say for example, say for example, I want to. So what we have learned is we can change the sentence to lowercase. So this is how we execute to lower. Okay. Now run this. So we convert everything to lower. So earlier it's S in capital, it just converts everything to lower. Now we can use the strip command in the same statement to just trim, and you can see the position of the sum changes because it removes the spaces leading spaces and the one that were trailing, but it never removes anything in between. So you can just keep on, then can use the replace command and replace it with one blank. So if I run this, you see. So I just replace the double quotes with a single quote. So if I want to increase this and say if I run this, So how many spaces are there? So you can replace the using the replace command. You can just replace it. Say for example S2 you want to replace. So you see. So here, this is called chaining. That is, you are training a number of inbuilt functions to form a statement which will help to obtain your result. There's another function called split. Split will uh, break the sentence into words, and the type of word is a list. So the type of word is a list. Another type of character is slash escape characters, that's slash t or slash n. So when we execute this, the first one prints first line and then it encounters an escape character slash n which just moves to the next line and then it prints the rest of the sentence. Same way, it just when it prints this, it just encounters slash t. So it takes a tab space and then prints this. So this is how these are some of the inbuilt functions that would help to um, help to analyze data and uh, clean data. Thank you for watching this video.